Imagine a world where gods walked the earth, where their battles for power shaped kingdoms, and the quest for immortality drove elaborate rituals. Why were the Egyptian gods shown with the heads from different animals? Where did these wise and powerful beings come from? This is Egyptian mythology, where the sun god Ra, the wise Isis, and the powerful Horus ruled over ancient Egypt. Creation of the world. In the beginning, there was only the waters of chaos. From this, the sun god Atum emerged and created air, Shu, and moisture, Tefnut, the first divine pair. They had children, Geb, earth, and Nut, sky. Geb and Nut had 4 children, Osiris, Isis, Seth, and Nephthys, completing the 9 primeval gods, known as the Aeneid. The battle for kingship. Osiris married his sister Isis, and they ruled Egypt together. Their jealous brother Seth murdered Osiris, dismembering his body and scattering the parts. Isis, with the help of Nephthys, Thoth, and Anubis, reassembled Osiris and created the first mummy. Osiris impregnated Isis, but was too weak to stay in the world and became the Lord of the Dead. Seth claimed the throne, forcing Isis to flee and give birth to Horus in hiding. Horus grew up and challenged Seth. After a legal trial, Geb ruled in favor of Horus, who then became king of Egypt. Future pharaohs claimed descent from Horus, giving them the divine right to rule. Amun, the Hidden One, was a universal god linked to all parts of the cosmos. He absorbed other gods' roles and powers, most notably merging with the sun god Ra to become Amun-Ra. As Amun-Ra, he rose to prominence as Egypt's chief deity and king of the gods, nearly becoming the sole deity of Egypt. Osiris, king of the underworld, inspired Egyptians to seek immortality. Elaborate tombs and burial rituals were designed to aid the spirit in the afterlife. The soul traveled through the underworld to the hall of Ma'at, where it was judged by 42 gods. If the heart was lighter than the feather of truth, the soul passed into the afterlife. If not, the monster Ammit devoured it, a ritual originally conducted by the god Anubis. Isis, mother of Horus, was Egypt's most important goddess. She was seen as the mother of the pharaoh and invoked for healing magic. Her magic was so powerful that she challenged Ra by creating a snake to bite him, only healing him after he revealed his true name, enhancing her power. Horus, god of the sky and of kingship, was considered the rightful king of Egypt, as he was the only child of Osiris and Isis. Horus was married to the goddess Hathor. He was depicted with head of a falcon, where his right eye was the sun, which represented power, and his left eye was the moon, which represented healing. Each pharaoh was seen as Horus in life and Osiris in death. Set, god of chaos and destruction, opposed the harmony of Osiris, Isis, and Horus. He represented anger, violence, and evil, personifying the deserts as threat to life. Despite this, Seth played a crucial role in the nightly journey of Ra through the underworld, defending against the serpent Apophis. He was also known more commonly as a trickster due to the disorder that he would bring about. Ra, the sun god, created man from his tears and ruled as the first king before ascending to the heavens. He was represented by different deities throughout the day: Khepri in the morning, Ra at midday, and Atum in the evening. Each night, Ra journeyed through the underworld, battling Apophis with the help of other gods, and was reborn each dawn. Eyes of Ra. Several goddesses acted as the eyes of Ra, embodying his power and ferociously crushing his enemies. Sekhmet, the most prominent, breathed fire in battle. Bastet, originally a lioness deity, became a protective cat deity. Hathor, a cow goddess, represented women and motherhood. Neith, another cow goddess, was a maternal figure and master archer. Ptah, god of craftsmen in the city of Memphis, created the world through thought and creative words. He was believed to be the sculptor of the earth, forming it on his potter's wheel. In Greek mythology, Ptah was identified with Hephaestus, or Vulcan, the divine blacksmith. Anubis, god of embalming, oversaw burials and punished grave robbers. Anubis was treated with much respect when he was god of the underworld, before being replaced by Osiris. He created the first mummy and judged souls' worthiness to enter the afterlife by weighing their hearts against the feather of truth. Thoth, god of writing and knowledge, invented writing and served as the scribe of the gods. Some believe that he was a grandfather of ancient Atlantis and had the ability to manipulate energy to do his will. He healed Horus's eye and recorded divine words in time. Thoth also played a role in judging the dead. Thoth wrote the ancient writings called the Emerald Tablets that many believe to hold the keys to understanding our physical universe and the powers to create reality. From the mighty Ra to the wise Thoth, each god and goddess has left an indelible mark on the world. Their tales of creation, struggle, and triumph remind us of the timeless quest for meaning and the eternal connection between the divine and humanity. These gods are depicted with animal heads that, for each of them, represent a strong connection to or a characteristic of that particular animal. Example, Thoth depicted with the head of the ibis bird because he spent much of his time by the river's edge writing upon the papyrus, a thick like paper made from the pith of the papyrus plant. Or Anubis with the head of a jackal. This was so because jackals were always seen roaming around the tombs in ancient Egypt. What animal would represent your greatest characteristic if you were a god of ancient Egypt?